Hey everyone, I'm Todd Stevens,
And I'm Ross Merriam.
and you're watching the Versus series here on StarCityGames.com. We're back here for another week on the Versus series, where today we're going to start off with some standard. We just got done with SCG Baltimore. This is, you're seeing this a little bit after that. But it looks like standard is, of course, just kind of finding its footing right now. We have lots of aggro decks, lots of control, lots of mid-range. Looks like you can be doing basically anything you want to be doing right now.
Well, you can be doing anything you want as long as your deck has a lot of good Dominaria cards, because that set has made a huge impact in the early weeks of the format. We haven't seen a lot of the Scarab God, which was the card that dominated the last season.
Yeah, or Hazoret.
Yeah, or Hazoret. Instead, we're seeing a lot of white decks, which have good removal against those gods. History Benalia, which is good against the white removal. What looks like White-Black Vehicles is sort of the default best deck. It was definitely the best performing deck a week and a half ago. And that'll be the deck that I'm sure people default to in the coming weeks until something else comes up to dethrone it. We're sort of in that early stage where people figure out a couple good shells and that deck's good, and then people figure out another good shell against that one. And once we figure out enough of them, then we have a pretty complete format.
Yep.
Or at least like a full tier 1 that forms. But we're in the stages of forming the different decks and seeing what things pass the early tests. Now we have the White-Black Vehicles test, or the Karn test, or the Teferi test against Blue-White Control, and what decks fail to pass that test, and how we have to change our mindset from the previous format to this one.
Nice. Yep. And that's going to be interesting to see. We also saw a lot of green decks do kind of well at the top tables against the white-black decks. Like the green decks were just going bigger, faster.
Yeah, a lot of constrictor decks.
Yep. And so that's definitely going to be an option here. So we'll see what we brought here to the table. Of course, we don't know yet what each other brought. So let's just kind of get to the games. We're going to do a new way to determine who goes first. We're going to do
a Yahtzee roll.
Yeah, Yahtzee roll.
So we're each going to have 5 dice, and we're going to take 3 rolls at it, and we can set aside any dice after each roll, and whoever's closest to getting a Yahtzee, which is 5 of a kind, for those of you who don't know what a Yahtzee is, will go first. Yeah. So let's do it. Pair of 2s.
Got a pair of 5s.
Ooh, that's 3 4s. Okay, let's set those 4s aside.
Come on, 5s. Come on, 5s. Nothing. Oh, no.
Okay, then I got you already.
Yep, you got me.
Yeah, 3 4s.
Ugh.
Okay.
All right, hopefully that's your only victory of the day.
You're supposed to say of the week, Todd. Think big.
Well, all right, I'm liking my hand.
My hand is fine. I have a lot of good early stuff. Hopefully I draw some bigger spells to follow it up, but I'm definitely more concerned with my opening hand being strong in the early game. So,
yeah, my mana is a little off here, but hopefully we can draw into it.
There's some question as to what I want to lead on, and I think I still just want to play Canyon Slough. Could have tried to hold and maybe cycle that later, but I get punished a lot whenever I try to do cute things like that.
Go.
Ooh, that's a good draw. Okay, well, let's play a Wily Goblin. Get myself a treasure.
You're a treasure.
Ooh, thank you, Todd.
So yes. I think I'm gonna probably need this later, so I didn't cycle it. But all right, yeah, we got a Scrounger.
Okay. Well, that Scrounger is fine. I've got an answer right here in this Magma Spray.
Wow, that's an efficient answer.
Get that exiled. Now I'll play a treasure map and attack you for 1.
All right, 19 life points for me.
Got him. Wily Goblin getting in there.
I don't quite got it. Let's see.
I think I want to scry with pop my treasure to scry.
I'm gonna lead with Hardy Cairn.
Okay. I think this game is gonna go long enough that I'm either gonna use this treasure for mana by drawing something really good here, or I'm going to sack it to the transformed treasure map and draw some cards. That's not a bad one. Let's get in for 1 again.
18.
And now I will play a PNLR and get myself a Thopter.
Ooh, that's a good one.
And pass the turn.
Cards in hand?
I have 2.
2 cards.
You got 5 over there? That's so many.
Yeah,
Thinking about cycling a cast out there.
I was, but we're not going to. Ugh, that was not a good draw. Okay, I think I'm gonna try to go big.
Okay, we got a crayon.
We're gonna cran it up. So Karn, Silver Golem, no, Scion of Urza. Wrong Karn.
You can have the. You've played your land this turn.
Correct. So I just played my 4th land and then played Karn.
You can have the Fatal Push. This Lyra seems much better.
All right, and so I could crew to try to get in for 4 with the Heart of Kirin. I'm definitely going to want to crew on defense to protect Karn. I don't think I really need to crew on offense here. I think the loyalty that Karn has is going to be pretty valuable, because I definitely want to try to get that Lyra next turn, so I'll pass the turn.
Well, on your end step, I will scry.
Yeah.
And I do not need another land, so let's send that one there. Now I'll draw my card.
Ooh, no upkeep scrying?
Nope.
All right.
Hand's already great.
Wow.
Let's send all my creatures at your Karn.
I will crew the Heart of Kirin.
That is fine. Still before blocks. I'll sack this treasure to make it not be able to block.
Yep.
And then I will pump my Thopter with Pia.
Yep.
So your Karn dies.
Yep.
This will still be exiled with a whatever kind of counter Karn gives.
A silver counter.
Silver counter. So any later Karns can pick up that Lyra. And I will pass the turn.
Scrap Heap Scrounger.
Sure.
Crew.
Yeah.
Attack for 4.
I'll go to 16.
Second main. Let's start the history of Benalia.
Sure.
I don't really know what happened in Benalia, so I want to learn about the history. You like history, right?
Yeah, those who don't learn history are doomed to repeat it.
It's true. So we will be vigilant in our history
our
learning.
study of history.
Yeah.
And step I'll scry the treasure map.
Okay.
Still don't need more lands. And now I think I'm going to run the upkeep scries.
Okay.
Get this thing transformed. And how good is this? I think it's pretty good. Yeah, I'm going to keep this.
Okay.
This transforms. I get 3 treasures. I'm good. Okay, Todd. Whatever you want to do. So now I have an interesting decision as to how exactly I want to play this. You got 3 over there. I'm pretty sure one of them's a cast out because of the way you thought about cycling on that one turn. And I know one's a fatal push. That's good to remember too. Okay, so I think that means this card's going to be somewhat difficult to protect. Which makes me want to get value out of it now. So I am going to first crack in for 2.
Okay. So 16 all?
Yep. Then I will play a Chandra and minus on your Scrap Heap Scrounger. No creatures in Todd's graveyard. It's going to be tough to get it back.
Won't be easy.
And then I'll pass the turn.
All right. So I'll draw my card. After I draw, we learn some more about the history of Benalia. Next chapter of the history book.
What happened in chapter 2, Todd?
The knights were still vigilant, and they still came out to battle.
Despite long, hard years of warfare?
Yes. Just 1 mana. So I think my Heart of Kirin is safe to take down this Chandra if I just push this Thopter token a little bit. I guess you have the treasures as well, so you have more than 1 mana. But still.
Yep. go ahead and push my Thopter.
I think I will. I think that sounds like a good plan. So to do that, I'm going to take 1 point of damage.
Or 15.
Go down to 15, and I will push the Thopter, because we know the flying things, whenever you push them, they die. Everybody knows that. And then we will crew the Hardy Kieran.
Yep.
And I'll attack Chandra for 4.
You got it.
Okay. That's it for me over here. Your turn.
My turn. How generous. Okay, let's start off with an attack for 3.
Down to 12.
And got 2 cards over there.
Ba-bum.
I'm gonna start by drawing a card. Ooh, that's pretty cool.
I hope it's a giant blade. 6, 7.
I will kick of Eric's Bladewing.
What?
Make a 4/4 dragon.
Ooh.
You didn't give us any dragon tokens.
That's right. Dinosaur dragon.
It is a Karox token.
Wait.
It's a specific legendary dragon.
No.
And that was sweet. Well, I've got 2 4/4s. You can go.
All right. Well, I will cast out. I guess we'll cast out this one.
Sure.
So the token is legendary as well, by the way. So if you played
Yes.
another one, kicked.
Thank you, Dan.
Welcome. All right. Draw a card.
Yeah, this thing happens.
Third Saga. Knights I control get +2/+1 until end of turn. We will. Let's see. So. All right, we're going to crew the Hardy Kieran.
Yep.
And I will go ahead and attack for 8. Wait. Sorry. Not doing this. I forgot this can actually crew the Hardy Kieran.
Okay.
I want to play this.
Yeah.
Play this, go to combat, crew the Hardy Kieran. There we go, and attack for 12.
I'll block the heart.
Okay. Heart down.
I go to 8.
Take 8, go to 8. Second main, another heart.
Pretty good.
Go ahead.
Okay. Perhaps I have been a bit hasty here. No, I think this is fine. So I'm going to play a Chain Whirler. This takes 1, you take 1.
Well, yeah, everything else takes 1, but yeah.
Yeah, the relevant
that one
ones.
will, yeah.
And then I will play a Wily Goblin, get another treasure.
Okay.
And I will pass the turn.
All right, so I probably touched my mana wrong before, but so I'll take a point, go to 10, and get this Scrounger back.
Sure.
All right, and untap. Let's see what we can draw. I'm not sure if that was just like the strictly best card or what, but that's probably the best card. All right, so I'm going to play a Ballista on 3.
That's pretty good.
That's not bad. So the Chain Whirler is the thing that's kind of giving me troubles over there, being all first strikey and stuff. But I'm not sure if I want to just trade my Ballista for the Chain Whirler. So, okay, let's say I crew. Well, I think I'm just going to be crewing this Hardy Kieran either way.
That's definitely the right crew.
Yeah, so I'm crewing this Hardy Kieran. And then if I just shoot the Chain Whirler down, it's like really nice to be able to like shoot those and then save my Ballista. Like that's like tempting, but this thing's first strike. So if I do that, then I can get in with everything else. Your blocks, you're probably
or trade here, go to 2.
no. Yeah, I guess. Yeah, if it.
But then I'd be left with just the Chain Whirler on the crackback.
Yeah, I guess that's not so bad.
Or
If I eat that, then you get to trade with like the Night Scroungers, and then you still go to 2, but then you just don't have a board anymore. And
Yep.
I would only have a Knight and a Heart.
Although getting me to 2 is pretty nice when you have if with a Ballista on 1 is probably better, because then
Yeah.
even if I like kill the other things.
Yep, it's definitely just a lot better with a Ballista on 1.
Okay.
So, all right, 1 here, 1 here.
Sure.
Go to combat.
Yep.
Attack. Okay, makes those blocks, goes down
I
to
go
2.
These trade.
These trades, this gets eaten. Go ahead.
10 you. Upstairs. Whatever I draw, it doesn't matter. 10 you.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Let's see, this has 3 plus 6. I think that's 9. Man. You're fighting with fire over here. Get out of here.
10 you.
Take your Blade Wing. All right, we are here for sideboarding, and I'm not doing a ton, even though I guess this is quite a bit of cards.
Like 12,000 cards.
Yeah, or 8. But a lot of them are just kind of switching around, like removal spells and stuff. Kind of trying out these. I'm not sold on them in this deck, but I just want to try them out. So we'll see how they do. The big thing is I'm just cutting these the one toughness creatures because of Chain Whirler. Kind of concerned about that, but besides that, we're just kind of switching out our removal a little bit.
Yeah. On my side, I'm bringing out some threats that don't match up that well against Todd's deck. This one is good if you have a lot of mana, but if I just have to cast it normally, it's pretty bad against the white removal, whereas this card is very good against white removal all the time and is good at like picking off knights and exemplars and stuff. I'm not sure how many of this card I want. I'm going with 3 for now and leaving the 4th in the sideboard. I think it's pretty good in this matchup, but I don't want to cut too many threats. I don't like all my removal is good for different things. So 3 is the number I settled on. Like this card is not very good against enchantment-based removal, so I'm cutting this one as well as a threat. And I expected Todd to make my Chain Whirlers worse, so we're trimming there.
Okay, we're back for game number 2, and my hand's definitely a keep, even though it's nothing spectacular. Our mana is good to start with, and these two, even though they're just like 2 mythics that are incredibly powerful, they don't really work very well together here. So we're not going to be very aggressive, but hopefully we can kind of grind Ross down.
Okay, well that's good because my hand is pretty weak to a very aggressive hand from yours on this mulligan to 6. So I'm happy to hear that, and hopefully my scry is good. Washa top.
I don't think I've ever seen anybody so excited about a scry.
You can go.
Go ahead.
What? You said you weren't going to be aggressive, Todd.
I can't crew it.
Okay, well that's good. I'll play a Wily Goblin.
Okay.
Pass.
All right, because these two don't actually work that well together. Go ahead. Just numbers-wise.
Interesting.
Oh, right. See, I already forgot about the history I read last game.
I was really hoping to do this turn, but that is a bit of a sketchy proposition. Though if I find an answer to what Todd's doing, it could be very good. I think it's still my best line. Everything else I do is kind of mediocre, whereas this could lead to something pretty awesome. So let's sack this, play a Chandra, plus it for mana, play a Wily Goblin, get the treasure back. Okay. Pass the turn. So now hopefully you don't have a cast out.
I would like to take a look at your hand with Doomfall.
You get any card?
Yep.
Non-land card?
Yep. It's like Thoughtseize, but exile. All right, so I'll just take the... the treasure map is so good, but I feel like I have to take the Chain Whirler. Yeah, I'm just going to take the Chain Whirler.
If I drew a second Chain Whirler, you'd be Scrooged.
And we're crewing up Bashing in.
Yep.
Pass and turn.
Oh, that was not a great draw. Let's hope to hit something good here.
Okay.
How about you take 2, Todd?
18.
Beginning to wish I had just minused on one of the knights. Play this map.
Yep.
Haven't really found any of my removal here, and that's been the problem. You just missed a land drop though, so that's kind of nice.
True.
How many of these goblins do I want to attack with? I'll get Todd's gonna be able to crew the heart and deal with the Chandra, regardless of what I do. So yeah, I'll just miss you for 2.
All right, down to 16.
Pass turn.
Draw. That was a good draw. Trigger here. We have Karn. Gonna go ahead and I think I may just actually I'm just gonna be minusing. I think I want to get aggressive.
Yeah, I like that minus.
With the constructs. So the construct's still only 2 power, so we can't crew heart with it, but we can crew heart with the loyalty here. So we're gonna do that and attack for 12.
12 at me, or are we killing Chandra?
Oh, right. Never mind. Chandra, and then you 8. Sorry.
Sure.
I forgot about Chandra on the
I'm at
battlefield.
12.
Sorry. Go ahead.
And step, scry.
Yeah.
That one's not good. I guess I'll upkeep scry. That one's also not good. Getting a run over here by Todd's non-aggressive start.
I didn't start attacking until like turn 4. Well, the first time I attacked. What do you want?
I want you to play nice.
Well, my deck is only mythics. That's all.
And now
the Doomfall.
I'm getting hosed by the new Planeswalker redirection rule. My Chandra can't kill your Karn.
Yep. Nice.
So now if I just play this in plus, which is basically all I can do, the heart gets Chandra down to 5, and
or from 5 to 1.
Yeah, down to 1. I can like chump these. You just like can plus this crew there, and then the construct gets in more damage.
Yeah, I feel like you have to kill something.
Yeah, I definitely have to kill something. The question is now what? I think I'm actually going to kill the construct. Yeah, they're all 2/2s, but this one can become a 3/3. You just make another construct in your turn, and that would be a big deal because of heart. So pass.
Yeah, you did it right. Killing the construct was the way to go. Because we're going to have a construct party. All right, let's make a new construct.
Yep. Play another Karn.
Play another Karn.
Make another construct.
Make another construct.
Use it to crew the Heart of Kieran.
I don't know. I think I'm just going to use a loyalty. Have these back on D.
Because then you get to make another construct next turn without losing your Karn. How else you can have a construct party, Todd?
Because I have more Karns. So I don't care about losing the Karns.
Okay.
That's all I got of Karns. Player land. Sure. I'll go ahead and crew. And then go to combat. And we'll just have Heart finish off Chandra and have these attack you. Dubs?
Yeah, dubs. I'll take 2.
Down to 10. All right, construct party. Let's keep it going. Looks like you're going to find some treasure, though, here.
Yeah, upkeep, I'll scry. That is definitely not good enough. And okay, so I'm at 12. I'm at 10 right now.
Yeah.
You have those constructs are 3/3s. Another Karn. They're going to be 5/5s next turn.
Yeah.
Which means I need 2 blockers. So I cannot. I'm dead.
Hooray!
Okay, both of us are doing a little bit of re-sideboarding here for game 3. On my side, I think I underestimated this card at just being able to stabilize the battlefield against Todd's aggressive elements, and I'm bringing out this card because it seemed a little bit of slow. So a bit of a hodgepodge here in sideboarding as I try to figure out this matchup, but hopefully it goes well.
Yeah, kind of same. I don't love this card that I'm bringing back in, but it does have its uses, and it's just a cheap interactive spell. I think this is going to match up pretty poorly against Chandra and fight with fire and stuff. I just don't think this is going to be worth it, so I'm going to take this out. So.
Okay, we're here for game 3. This is looking a little bit awkward here, but we should be able to find what we're looking for to complete this hand, and if not, we can dig for it. So,
yep, another slow hand, but this is not a mulligan.
Yep,
mana's fine.
Post-board games, slower hands are a lot more acceptable too.
That was a good draw if we can get there. If we can get the mana to get there.
Pass.
That's a very good one. Knight of Malice. Go ahead.
Sure. I will scry on upkeep. Send that one to the bottom.
I'm guessing Ross is looking for lands with the Scavenger Grounds coming.
That's the turn.
Wow. It is looking for lands. Okay. Decent draw here. A Heart of Kieran. Can't do anything with it yet, but get in there for 2.
18.
Go ahead.
Upkeep, scry. Bottom.
This next turn, that map's going to flip and give him some treasures. Temple
Drew
of
tap land.
Tilt.
Ugh.
Okay, another good draw when we get there. All right, and we get to start deploying the best card ever printed. Karn, Scion of Urza. Tick it up. Plains or Ballista. Take the plains. Take it down. And attack for 6. Which down to 12. Go ahead.
Think I have fallen a little bit too far behind here with multiple missed land drops, essentially. Do I want to scry on upkeep again? That will flip the map and give me more mana to work with, which is probably what I want to do anyway, yeah. And that's a land, so let's keep that one around.
And then especially next turn, you'll have the extra land also.
Yep. Play that land off the top, and think I need to...
Think I need a... Yeah, we're looking quite good over here at this side of the table.
Yeah, I got a lot more mana to work with. I'm actually not feeling too bad.
Okay.
So I think my options are either this or this. Or it would be essentially this. So you have that. You have a plains in your hand.
So.
I think I want to do it this way. I think that's better against most of what you're going to do on your next turn. So I'm going to sack one of these, play a Chandra, plus it for red mana, and Abrade the Heart of Kieran.
That was a very good turn.
And this should keep my Chandra safe unless you have a cast out, which would take your turn.
Draw. I'm going to go ahead and tick up. I think I just want to try to bury Ross in card advantage.
Maybe you mean land advantage, because I'm just going to keep giving you lands.
Which is good, because I didn't have another land before that, so I needed this land for Lyra, so that's good.
Yep.
And then now this is 3 power coming in at Chandra.
No, it's if
it's
any player.
If any player has a white permanent.
Oh jeez, that's going to be a tilt.
Yeah, so it's 3/2 for a strike now. Yeah. No, it's just if there's a white permanent anywhere. So like a cast out or anything,
I thought it was
a history, a Thopter arrest, anything. Any white permanent on the battlefield, it's a 3/2.
Oh, man, that blows up all of my plans.
Wow, go ahead. I didn't know all your plans rested on 1 point of power from that Knight of Malice.
Well, they did.
This does mean that Chandra cannot minus now to deal damage to Lyra Dawnbringer.
Yeah, exactly.
And hopefully the dawn will be brought.
You have 5 in hand?
Yep. 1 concealed courtyard. But you can't see it. It's concealed. Man, Dominaria Mythics are sweet.
So, I have 5 lands. I have another land in hand, 6. That's 8 mana with treasures, potentially 10 mana with this Chandra.
Fight with Fire can almost deal with my board. Take Karn down to 3. Fight with Fire is messed up good.
I've got to figure out how to deal with this Karn at some point. I
keep telling Ross to put 4 Fight with Fires in this deck. I think it should be 4.
Yeah, I could definitely see that. So I think I want to save this for next turn. And that means, do I just make mana? Then I'm not just not getting anything out of this Chandra, really.
Wouldn't July's Immolating Inferno just take care of everything?
Yeah, if I just plus hit Inferno and sack my treasures, just deal with your entire board.
Yeah,
that would be pretty good. I think I'm gonna try to get a card.
Okay. A treasure map.
That's not even that good.
That's too slow.
Yeah, I'm just gonna have you take 2. Go to 18. Not a particularly good hit. And I'll play a Siege Gang Commander.
Do you want to keep your Treasure Cove untapped so you can draw a card?
Yeah. That's better. Now we need some Goblin tokens. There's Cedric. And pass the turn.
Untap, draw. Do we want a Ballista or a Heart of Kirin here? Or do we just want to tick up again? Heart of Kirin would definitely be pretty nice. I think Heart of Kirin would be what I want. Yeah. No reason to grab that right now. I think we can go to combat first. See what happens. So let's go to combat. Definitely attacking Chandra with this, and then you could throw everything in front of the Knight of Malice, and I just trade with a bunch of stuff. And I think that's actually perfectly fine. So I will attack you with Knight.
I will block the Knight with a token and sack this for red. Sack that token at the Knight.
Okay.
Chandra down, you gain 5. Brings you to 23.
Yep, 23. All right. Second main, I'm going to get the Heart of Kirin.
Yep.
Going to cast the Heart of Kirin.
Sure.
Going to cast a Scrap Heap Scrounger. Play the Concealed Courtyard. And I will just right now push one of these tokens. Good.
Three in hand now?
Yep.
And I will... this is tough. Now, like a little light on mana to run this line. I may have to just take another attack and try to set up something else. Really just need to draw more removal. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna try to draw a card here.
Okay.
I need something good. That wasn't really it. I'll duress you.
You can take a push or a Karn.
I will take the Karn. So you push Lyra.
Yep.
Okay.
That duress was quite good. I was
Play Wily
expecting that.
Goblin, get a treasure,
High hopes for that Karn in my hand.
and pass the turn.
I really don't want to put this Karn in danger of getting Siege Gang commandered. So I'm going to go ahead and tick it up. So I'll tick the land.
Yep.
Let's see. Did get a okay one here with a. Let's see. How should we do it? All right, so you have 3 mana. 4. I guess you have 4. I don't really want to just waste my fatal pushes, but maybe I should. Kind of make you use your goblin stuff right now. Yeah. All right, I'm just gonna kill Wily Goblin. Scrounger.
Yeah, deal 2 to the Scrounger.
All right, so Scrounger crew.
Yep.
Go to combat. Attack for 9 in the air.
I go to 3.
Yep, and I'll go up to 28.
Yep.
And then I will play a Malicious Knight. And it will be your turn.
I just went to 3 against this Karn. Ugh.
Yeah, with the Ballista.
Yeah, I'm gonna need to draw something really good. I think I'm just dead. Just didn't draw enough removal.
Yeah, I do have Scrounger that gets comeback too.
Yeah, that I can check.
Yeah.
I only have 8 mana too.
That's what happens when you have Wily Goblins in your deck. You don't have removal.
I mean, my deck has like 15 removal spells.
Not enough.
I'm thinking about whether or not I want to like kill this knight on end step.
It'd save you 1 mana for the next turn, I guess.
Yeah, it's probably something I have to do regardless.
I mean, you can also sack the treasure for a card, so it also takes away a card.
Yeah, exactly. But like, what card am I drawing that's gonna? I guess if I just draw like no, because I'm at 3. I need to deal with the Karn, the Lyra, and the Heart all in this turn. I guess if I find like a and still leave back blockers for all those things. I was probably just supposed to do this the previous turn to take some pressure off of me. I'm thinking about if I draw the Inferno, what I can do with it, but I don't have a legend right now.
Yeah, you don't have a legend.
But I have one in my hand. But I'd still only be able to cast it for 4, and I like can't really kill the Heart that way. I'm just gonna draw cards.
Should have been cracking those treasures faster.
I cracked them about as fast as I could.
You spent 1 turn shooting the knight in Malice instead of drawing a card.
Man, yeah, if I I'm very close to stabilizing this game. If I had missed that land drop, I think I would have been in really good shape to take this game over. I guess I'd have to find an answer to that other Lyra in your hand, but
Yeah.
I think I'd be able to do that. Okay. But as is, sort of just hosed into. Maybe I'm supposed to have unlicensed disintegrations in my board too, to like kill big things. Those don't help against planeswalkers though.
You need 4 or 5 with fires. That should just be a 4 of.
Yeah, this is still only an Inferno for 4.
Game.
I feel like there's something I can do. What if I find
out next week on the Versus series.
What if I find a Pia? Then I can't deal with this Karn. The stupid Ballista.
Yeah, Ballista great.
Whatever, I'll just draw a card. This is another land. I didn't play land this turn. Yeah, I drew the Inferno. Maybe I was supposed to spend time trying to kill this. But yeah, as is, I just can't deal with everything.
Hooray.
Missing my third land drop too much.
All right, back here for the outro of white-black vehicles versus what you got? Like
I call it Treasure Red.
Treasure Red? Okay,
Yeah.
I like it. Yeah. So this white-black deck, it's kind of weird where like not all the cards work that well together. Mostly the history and the Heart of Kirin, you know, like that's kind of
that's
awkward.
the one thing that's awkward.
Yeah.
The rest of the deck works pretty well together.
Right. And I do think this deck needs 4 Fatal Push, though. I think that just should be playing 4 Fatal Push. I think like the other larger creatures are kind of give it trouble. And
well, now that we've seen the Constrictor decks come up as a solution to white-black, yeah, Fatal Push is definitely the first card you're going to turn to in that matchup.
Yep.
But I think when the deck first came up, it was mostly about dealing with mono red and blue-white control, and Fatal Push wasn't as good there. You beat mono red by just sort of flooding the battlefield.
Yeah.
And answering Hazaret. But yeah, Constrictor, you need some pushes there.
Yep. But there's just tons of good cards in white-black, and I expect this deck to still be good moving forward. And honestly, it could be white and another color. You know, maybe you don't need black. Black's mostly for like Scrapheap Scrounger or Fatal Push right now. You know, maybe it'll be another color. But I mean, Lyra, Dawnbringer, Karn, History, Benalia, Heart of Kirin, those are all just amazing cards. And yeah, they'll find a good home somewhere.
This deck that I'm playing, I wrote about in an article a couple weeks ago, and I've had Todd play a bit with it, and then Tan and Grace, another member of Team BCW, and they both liked it. I think there's something there. We're working out the numbers a little bit. I think matching up well in this matchup is one of the reasons the deck is good. Like a lot of its removal matches up well. I just didn't draw a lot of the removal spells, like 4 Braid, 3 Spray, and things just didn't line up. But there's definitely something there. One thing I realized while playing these games is that Heart of Kirin could pretty easily fit in my deck. Like Chain Whirler crews it well, Pia crews it well. You have a bunch of Planeswalkers to also crew it. You might be able to even play Scrounger, and then you're just like a red-black version of this deck.
Yeah.
And get more aggressive that way. Maybe you don't want treasure maps, then you're less of a treasure deck. You know, like Wily Goblin could become Scrounger, and treasure map could become Heart of Kirin.
Yeah.
And then your deck is just more aggressive that way.
Yeah, the fight with fires can just finish people off. And that game 1, I thought I was so safe and everything, and just 10 damage.
Yeah, I think that card's really good.
Yeah.
And it goes very well with Jaya. Scrounger is also neat with Jaya Ballard.
How?
You plus discard it and.
Okay,
cards.
Yeah, for the discarding part. Yeah, so you can discard it and then bring it back. Okay.
Get yourself some value.
Yeah, I like that. Okay.
See, now we're thinking.
So, also, if we're going a little more black, can we get like some cut ribbons in here so we can discard that also and just like ribbons people?
I would play 1.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. I like this. Because all you need to do is just do 10 points of damage somehow and then fight with fire, the game's over. like you don't have to do a lot, you know, and you're playing red cards, so.
Yeah, we're definitely going to be working on this deck with BCW people, and might be breaking it out for I don't know when, then for the Invitational maybe.
I think I'm going to try to play it in the Standard Super League in 2 weeks.
Sure.
Yeah. So
we'll look for more work on that, updated lists and such. But for now, what are we doing the rest of this week? We got no banless modern.
Yeah, no banless modern. We have vintage, pauper, and then another standard.
And another in that order.
hopefully.
Pauper's next. Thanks, Dan. So we got Pauper tomorrow. What's the day after that? No Bandless Modern, and then Vintage, and then Second Standard. Yeah, I got it right after you gave me 2 hints. That's good enough. So that's what's coming up the rest of the week.
Yep.
Todd is up 1-0, so 1-0 bad guys. Todd's just always the good guys. I'm definitely the bad guy.
Yeah. So 1-0.
But you should be. I'm the bad guy that you're rooting for. The anti-hero.
I think both my standard decks are a lot better than my other formats. So
I've got some nice ones coming up.
Okay, sweet. You brought your own decks?
I brewed one for No Bandless Modern.
Okay, nice.
That's a straight up brew. I brought a really cool deck in Pauper that I hope is awesome.
Okay.
And my vintage deck is all my vintage decks are always awesome.
Okay.
Because I just pick the decks that do the most broken things.
Yeah. I have just like some pretty generic Todd decks for the week.
Okay. Well, my decks should be good against Todd decks. so down 1-0, not sweating it.
Yep. All right, come on back tomorrow to see more of the Versus series here on StarCityGames.com.